Okay, so hi guys, we are back with another recording. It's been a while because one of us was overseas. So yeah,
Yep,
welcome
that's
back,
me.
Andrew. Hope you had fun.
Yep.
Yeah. So how long were you away for? You going? When are you going back again?
Well, I'm going back around 2025 in Vietnam.
You're gonna be visiting the same place, or you're gonna see different part of Vietnam next
Same
time?
place, just the same place. I'm staying with my wife parent.
Okay. So yeah, family visits are always fun. So yeah,
Yep.
if you have, I've been there once, so I do recommend it. But it's always easier to travel with someone that understands Vietnamese. So
Yeah.
ideally, yeah.
A lot of motorbike. A
Yes,
lot
a
of
lot of scooters. So just be aware. But also lots of good Viet coffees and lots of good food as well if you
Yep.
ever get the chance.
And
So
try the egg coffee. It's very nice.
donut coffees. Yes. And they probably preach how much are they over there?
I'm not sure. So probably a bit cheap.
Okay, probably most of the coffees and food is if you bring in Aussie money, then you probably get a, you know, decent price in comparison to what you buy here.
Yeah,
So
depend.
yeah. So if you get the chance, do that. So were you in near Hanoi or more Ho Chi Minh, more south,
Was I'm in Ho Chi Minh, Saigon.
Saigon? Okay.
But I
Yeah.
went to this. But I moved to stay with my parent place. It's called Kanta. It's it's a second city, but a very beautiful place here.
Okay.
Very
Do you have is it do you, did you just drive to different locations or did you have to like fly over to different parts of Vietnam?
no because there's a driver. It take like we drive all the way to this Kanta. It take like around 3 hour
Okay.
a long way.
That sounds fair.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Have you been to Vietnam before, Jimmy? Like,
Yes, right
yeah.
before COVID, ironically enough, 2020, in the beginning of the year, I think I posted about how when I was about to get back home, my flight to China got cancelled, so I actually had to go there first to actually get to Australia. So I got cancelled, so I had to go to Hong Kong. And yeah, but yeah, Vietnam was nice though. The family was great, and yeah, mostly found most of the job for me, so I didn't have to think.
Yeah. Now
And
that
it's
makes it a
good
lot
because
easier.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going back to Vietnam, Jimmy?
Yes, I don't know. I don't know when, but eventually, yeah, virtual. Yeah,
Just to visit family. That's always good.
there's a lot of things I can do, but yeah, just trying to find a good time for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Go in good weather. I don't know, does Vietnam have like a monsoon season or not, like a wet season or not? Not really. Because I know
I don't
Taiwan
know.
has.
Season?
Yeah,
You
like a
mean
when it
like
was like, what was the weather like?
uh
Um.
Like, was it sunny or was it raining a lot when
Okay.
you were
I
there?
just remember that it was like better than Australia because Australia was going for bushfires at that point.
Ah, I see.
But there, it was by default a lot better.
Okay. Yeah.
for some reason when I come here Australia, I feel a little bit different because it's just it just want to go back. Just like it's very quiet. It just feel different.
Yeah, I'm
But
guessing
I want
Vietnam is, yeah. Vietnam's not a quiet place because there's a lot of, it feels very crowded. There's a lot of people, especially when you, well, maybe not in the countryside. When you go to the cities, that's probably, that's probably what it feels like. But yeah,
yeah.
do visit when you get the chance. And, I guess some borders in most countries are starting to open up again. So it'll definitely be a lot easier than it has been for the past couple of years because
That's
of
true.
COVID. So so yeah. So 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 we sort of have a topic. Um and it is, what is it, Jimmy? Do you remember or not
There
really?
were a couple of them. Like I thought that
Yeah.
you want to talk about the last cross with Maria, the first episode, but you haven't seen the first episode yet. Have you seen it, Andrew?
No, I haven't seen it, but I saw so many advertising in the city.
Yeah, because it's premiered. So the first two episodes have now come out on Paramount Plus.
Yep.
So if you have a subscription, do check it out and see what you think. Or wait until the whole season comes out, which is the last episode will probably air in April.
Well, that's a
Otherwise, it's
long
gonna,
time.
yeah, it's one episode. There's 10 episodes, so it's gonna be
Okay.
like one episode a week.
I'll watch it once at a time. Maybe we should talk about because binge watching. I won't remember what happens. One episode at a time. I do remember what happens. So
Okay, so we can
more
we
like
can do
that.
that. We can do that. We can do like a little mini review if you remember. So yeah, so last game on the cross.
Okay,
Check
why
it
don't we
out.
talk about Sleeping Dogs? I think that's one because
Yeah.
we're close. We might be close to the final. We want you there, Andrew. When I finish the game, are you actually free sometime on Thursday nights or
Yeah, if you're
that's usually
interested.
when we play it?
Yeah, but yeah, sometimes we're really busy.
Okay,
Okay.
Mother Arts. Okay. Okay, this is where we're up to right now. Like spoilers for the audience in case you guys care. Jackie died. That's where we're up to. We just
The guy,
escaped from him.
it's
Are we close to
the
the
guy
end
in the
game?
wedding. The guy in the wedding. That
No, that's
he died.
Winston. That's Winston. But he
Winston.
died. He died too.
Yeah.
Both of them
We
died.
were our best friend. We rescued him, like someone getting buried alive to death, and then we dies in the next mission. So yeah.
No.
That's what we're up to.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, we're in the final stretch now. So it looks as though
I
it's
think
the
we
final.
are. That's why I'm asking
It
you to make
feels-
sure.
yeah,
but I
if
guess
you
you
want-
don't remember. Are we closer? I'm gonna maybe should Google that to be 100% sure. But
Yeah, so we,
I feel like we have like 3 hours left, and then we'll probably finish the game at the very least, at the most.
yeah. So
But I
down to
might be
probably the
wrong.
final-
There might
final
be one
boss.
way to extend it.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, I got 2 jade statues left. So that's a
Mm-hmm.
sign that we're close to finishing as well, right?
Yeah. Oh look, appropriate. Okay. So yeah, Sleeping Dogs. What is a bad guy's name? Is it Big Eyes? No, Dog Eyes. Is that the guy that they fight? Oh no,
No, he already died.
He's dead.
We already
Okay.
killed him. He's the one that organized the Winston's wedding thing.
Oh, that's
was
right.
it was the other guy that
Big
was trying
Smile
to
Lee?
take over.
What's that guy?
Was trying to take
Smile
over
Lee.
the whole thing because they get an election. And he's
Smile.
gonna kill the female
Yeah.
person next.
Oh yeah, the auntie, the because she's next in line basically to possibly take up the sun on you. So yeah, for the viewers out there, let me know what your thoughts are on the game if you've played it already. Obviously, again, the spoilers. So if you haven't played it yet, skip ahead over to the next podcast until you play
Believe
it.
not to say, Sleeping Dog is a pretty good game, and it's probably actually better than the Watchdog.
I never played
Watch
Watch Dogs.
What's Watch Dogs?
And you ever play it?
It's
Because
not a
Watch
market game, but yeah, I never played it.
Well, it's pretty, but this one's a more comfort and more. But Sleeping Dog is more comfort and more like good. You can go around hijacking people, and you can become, we know what I mean.
Yeah, gangster. So basically, it's undercover, and yeah, it didn't get a lot of. I think there was plans for the sequel, but I think it didn't get enough good reviews or enough sales. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a marketing that no one really heard about and gave it much recognition.
the
as I
You
think it
barely heard
deserves.
of it, so yeah, it's a good chance. Yeah.
Well,
Like,
you
when did
heard the
hear
game.
about it?
Well, there's a game called Sleeping Dog Tribe War. It meant to be make it, but it was cancelled.
It was a multiplayer game. It looked bad from what I saw anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm not quite sure what happened, but only thing is maybe Donnie Yen is going to be in the live action. Aside from that, we'll see. We'll see if
Can't wait to see that.
Yeah, we'll see if that busts up the interest again. So yeah, so this is a chance to plug your Twitch stream, Jimmy. What's it called? Where can people follow you?
Pressing the right button.
Yep. Right
Yeah.
button.
Pressing the right button.
Yeah, so he does Sleeping Dogs. He also has been doing many other things, among others, this Resident Evil.
Yeah. Did
So,
you play Resident Evil?
Andrew?
Have you played Resident Evil?
I
Andrew?
played the Resident Evil 4 on GameCube, the best one.
They're making a remake of that. That's what got me to playing Orb in the first place. So yeah, up to Revelations 2. Way past number 4 already. But yeah.
Ooh, I can't wait.
yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
Are you actually going to play it? Do you have time?
I don't have a PlayStation 5.
You need a good PC. That works.
I don't know if my PC can handle. I don't. This is my
We do
laptop.
have a
I don't know if it can
PlayStation 4.
handle.
Actually, do you have a PlayStation 4?
Yes.
You can play on PlayStation 4. It's coming up on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. Yes. But not Xbox One. So yeah, they actually made number 5, the PS5 version first, then they made the PS4 version. So it should be able to fit in, hopefully. So yeah, no excuse, Andrew. You try to weasel your way out playing the remake.
Yeah, unless you're playing something else. So the
I'm
only
a
person,
Mario.
yeah,
I'm a Mario fan. You know that. I
Right.
love Mario.
fair enough.
Did you
Yeah.
actually? Did you actually play this Mario Sunshine, or did you finish the Mario the Lost Worlds? That's the hardest 2D one.
I played the Mario and Rabbit, the Spark of Hope. You don't
Which
know
one?
that game.
Nah.
Hold on. There we go. If you can see it.
Mm,
Hold on. Let me take
Take
out the
background.
let me take out this one. Hold on, let me take out the no thing. Hold on. Let
This
me
is the
say-
latest one we finished here.
Yes, Resident Revelations. Revelations 2.
Sorry. I don't know how to take out the background thing, if you can see it.
You can just remove background, I guess. Oh wait, I see something. Because he's forming behind you. Now
Yeah.
it's gone.
Okay. I don't know how you do it. How you remove it?
You
What,
go
the
to the 3
background?
dots.
Huh? Oh dear. Hold on. I think I
Yeah, the
have to
3
think-
dots on the right of your screen, Andrew. There should be a checkbox for blur my background. There we
Oh,
go.
this is a lot. None. When you choose virtual backgrounds, there's also an option for none, like this. See?
Yeah.
Let's blur like that.
Okay, so don't blur your background. Sorry.
None. There
There
we
we
go.
go. Oh, nice. Mario
Yeah,
Rapids.
yeah, that's the
Yep.
second one. That game is so well enough, apparently, according to Ubisoft.
Alright.
This one's but yeah, this is a crazy game for you for gaming. Like Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom. I need to remember that. It's coming out in May. I need to pre-order that, by the way. Yeah. And I said my first background was the Final Fantasy music game, which was 2 hours like that long. I played Final Fantasy 4 to Final Fantasy 6 music. Did you play Final Fantasy, Andrew, ever?
A long time ago. I played Final Fantasy 8 on PlayStation 1. I played Final Fantasy 11 and Final Fantasy 10. No, it's a very long time. I played Final Fantasy 10. Yeah.
That was your true Last Fantasy, huh? Your real Final Fantasy, because you didn't play anymore.
Not really a fan. Not really too fan of it.
Oh yeah, like number 10. You want a fan of number 10? That's the most Asian one, and you don't like that one?
No, I'm not like I don't remember. I played the game.
Yes. You see, you don't like it. How can you remember if you like it and don't like it if you don't remember it?
Because I'm not a Final Fantasy person.
Yes, but it means you could have enjoyed it. You just forgot that you enjoyed it. I mean, a lot of people forget things that they enjoyed in the past, but then they forgot they enjoy it. Like I forgot enjoying Play School when I watched Play School. Although there's a good chance I did enjoy it as a kid, though not as much as I do now. But hey, I did enjoy it back then. There's a 60% chance, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play anything at all, Andrew? Actually, what's the last game you played anyway? Oh, the Rabbit games. You actually playing that game, or you know?
Yeah, you finished.
Or you finished
No,
it?
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet finished because I'm up to the boss. I forgot the first boss, the first island one.
So that's
not
one that
finished
you're
yet.
playing. Is that the one that you're currently playing, or are you playing other games at the moment?
I'm playing the game,
Which one? That one?
the Mario and the Hope. Mario and Rabbit, the Spark of Hope.
Okay,
I
so
played
he's
the-
playing
the-
that one. Okay,
The first island.
cool. Is it still the bad guy, still Bowser, or is it someone else now?
No, someone else. Some one-eyed dude. One-eyed dude.
Okay.
Like one-eyed evil dude. I don't know.
You actually remind me. I need to upload the sleeping dog stuff. Let's see. I
Yeah.
can do this one. Talk at the same time. Hopefully.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, I'm uploading the Twitch streams onto my YouTube channel, so do check that out.
Oh, yeah, it's probably more than that at this point. What's the last one you downloaded?
I think it would have been one of the DLC.
Oh, that was probably a long time ago then. Huh.
Yeah, probably. I think that was it. Let me just double check. Actually, I'll try and, you know.
I'll just check what's the last one I saw in case you didn't download it. Let's check according to Okay, let's see.
Okay.
According to this, day 5. According to this, day 5, day 6 was the last one actually. So I need to
Yep.
do 7. Well, that's a lot more. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
You downloaded day 6, right?
Yes, I did. That's one of the
Yeah.
Zodiac
And then-
tournament DLC.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a
cool.
lot of fun.
Yeah, we
So-
did that. We did this out of order, Andrew, because I was just gonna do this later. So that get DLC made me so OP that most of the time I really die now.
Yeah.
'Cause there's the
So
adventure
kind
stuff.
of you're supposed to do technically you're supposed to do that afterwards because it's a DLC. But he was able to do it because that's how we roll. You
Because I'm
gangster.
Batman.
Because
Jeez, how many times
he's
You're Batman.
he's Batman. So yeah. So it's been good. We've been doing that Resident Evil. I guess they're focusing on the remakes. I don't know if they haven't made any announcement on Resident Evil number 9. As far
Yeah, they
as
said that. Yeah, but I said they take a while. They don't announce a game till it's like semi-done. That's why now.
I
I think
see.
most people know actually, yeah. But like yeah, nowadays, like rarely do they announce a game that's early in development. The exception is Breath of the Wild 2, which took forever. And then it was Metro Prime 4. And most people regret doing that. Because most time, like you see a trailer for a game like less than a year before it comes out, and it has to be fairly well done.
So do you guys still keep track of game trailers? Like what has got you the most so have you already said what are you looking forward to? Which one are you pre-ordering again?
Tears of the Kingdom, which is Breath of the Wild 2, the next Zelda game.
You mean
Ooh,
Tears of Kingdom?
Yes, Tears of the Kingdom.
okay. That's cool. So coming out what gaming console?
Switch.
Gaming Switch. Okay.
Yeah.
So is that what you're playing on Andrew? You have a Switch or are you playing on something else? Oh wait, you said
Only on
GameCube.
Switch.
Okay, only on
It's,
Switch.
it's a Switch.
Okay. That's still going strong. They haven't done an upgrade on that. I'm so out of touch with the Nintendo actually. The last game the last thing I had was DS Lite. If you guys remember what that was.
Oh yeah. I know. Nintendo DS.
Yeah, the 3D thing. So that was
Gee.
ages ago. So yeah. Okay. So that's cool. What else, Jimmy? Are you looking forward to anything else or you just
So I already played the Final Fantasy game, like it just came out like literally this week. But they made a Metro Prime remastered. You know about that entry of Metro Prime remastered?
Yeah, because of it didn't have number 4, it's just have to do remaster.
Yeah, but I think they've been doing this for a while because this has apparently got good reviews, like how good the remaster is. It's like almost borderline remake appearance wise. So that's pretty good. But yeah, I haven't got that yet. So yeah. Street Fighter 6 is coming out this year. That's the one I'm looking forward to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's only been 6 games in the series so far. Actually, more than that, if you include the Alpha series for the main storyline.
Yeah. Because there's been a
Also,
few
not to
there's
mention Street Fighter 2 had like 6 versions, but hey, Street
Wow.
Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6 coming out when it comes out, maybe later this year.
Yeah, PS6, PS5, and Xbox Series S.
Okay. Nice.
If I played it, so yeah, I'll be Chong-Li as usual.
Mm-hmm.
The Tekken 8 might be coming out as well.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing about that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, there's also the new Star Wars game that's coming out in April, but I'll wait for that. Jedi Fallen Order. It's a really good game series. Let's see. The Silent Hill 2 remake. You saw me play Silent Hill 2. It's the one where the person kills himself in the end. Number 2. But
No,
you saw
but I haven't
number
seen it.
better.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Is that the one with
Yeah.
Maria? One of the women's Maria?
Maria, yes. Yeah, so that's why sorry, I was planning to make a meme. Takashi, don't upset Maria. Oh, it's this like the Maria transformed into a monster. And I was gonna make a
No.
gift for that. No, I meant to do that. I might do that one day, yeah.
Well, I think Takashi might get it. Maria might, maybe not so much, but
It'll be
Yeah.
easy, like in context, like I said, Maria, I don't need you to I'll just get the subtitle. They're like, you can't abandon me. So I think Maria will still get it.
well, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
just go ahead. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
And
If I can
speaking
remember the
speaking Nintendo, speaking Mario, we have a new opening of the Super Mario World in California.
New opening of
The,
the
the theme park
theme park.
in I think it's California or Florida. It's in Universal, but I don't know. It's in California or something.
Okay, let's see this. Super Mario World Park. It will open February 17th. So just opened a couple of days ago, actually. So very, very timely.
Yeah.
So would you? I mean, I wouldn't mind visiting. Oh, Super Nintendo World at Universal. There's a Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios as well, and one at Universal Studios Hollywood. Oh, there's one actually coming out in Singapore, which I suppose is closer to us if people plan on going.
Cool. That's good. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, upcoming. Oh, there's also one at Orlando Resort. So I think that might be what the one. Oh yes, okay. So the Universal Studios Hollywood had its grand opening on February 17th. So that's probably what you are reading, Andrew. So that looks cool.
Cool. I hope they're bringing it here to Australia. So, but unfortunately, they
Yeah,
don't
I
have
mean, we even have a universe. We don't even have a Universal Studios, which is kind of a shame. Which is a whole nother topic. We used to have Movie World. I'm not sure. Does it still exist?
Movie World.
Warner Brothers Movie World, actually. Okay, so that one's still around in the Gold Coast. If you guys ever been to the Gold Coast in Queensland, I've been there once, but that was ages ago when I was a kid. Hopefully it's fun. But I think that's the closest thing that we've got. Unless there's something else out there, viewers, you can correct me and let me know if there's something or any plans out too. We shall see. So yeah, but that's exciting. So I guess you can go karting and stuff like that too. Over there, Universal Studios as well.
Yeah, Screw.
Advance Wars coming out in April. I'm just looking at a list of games. Yeah.
Okay.
You play Advance Wars? That's a good strategy game. Andrew, Advance Wars, yeah.
Advance War.
Okay, you haven't played it. Okay, don't worry.
I think. Oh wait, Advance War. I know the name. I forgot the.
You're not advanced enough.
Advance War. Oh, Advance War. Oh, yeah. I played that. Yeah, the Advance War, the 1 and 2, the remake one. But it meant to be.
Yes.
It meant to be releasing last year, but they had to be delayed because of the Russian and Ukraine.
Which is still going. I thought it'd be over by now.
It's a long-term conflict, I suppose, Joey. So yeah. But
Don't want to talk too much about it.
Yeah. Who knows what we're allowed to talk about. We'll see what the YouTube gods say.
Yeah, it's like Tom and Jerry. It's like Tom and Jerry with war.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is supposed to come out on PlayStation 5. I won't be able to play that, but that sounds exciting.
Is that still with Peter Parker or Miles Morales?
That's with Peter Parker, I think, and Miles, because the PS Spider-Man 1 had Peter Parker and Miles as a DLC.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, that was the PS4 version. Oh, Age of Empires 4 is coming out on Xbox Series S. Okay.
Oh, wow. Which Empires are they doing on Age of Empires? Well, let me look at that one. Because I used to play it on PC, Age of Empires 2, actually.
Yeah, they apparently made it work on Xbox, apparently. I need to actually play it, but
wow.
They're beginning to release on Game Pass.
Real-time strategy. Okay. Oh, that came out. Oh, it looks like they've got a Mongol one.
It said number 4 slays on PC. I was surprised. Like, I have time to get used to number 3, and like, oh, number 4 came out.
Did you used to play that?
I played it on PC one time for fun. I lost against my friend, obviously.
So what did you just build and then go to war with each other? If you destroy
basically,
anything?
yes.
Okay. Which empires were you guys?
I don't know. I just picked a random one. It was a long time ago.
Okay, so
yeah, I played Age of Empire 1, 2, and 3, but I played this 3. But I look forward to see the new one.
Nice. Yeah, I used to play the last one I played was number 2. And did you guys ever play World of Warcraft?
No.
World of Warcraft, no.
No.
I played before, not my favorite. Didn't like. it's just
It's a quiet
you know,
choice, I suppose. It's not for everyone. I played number Orcs versus Humans, which is very, very old. And
Yeah, I didn't play because I know I'll get addicted to it, and I was doing the HSC, so didn't want to avoid that. And all my friends got addicted to it, like, nah, not gonna do it
No.
anymore.
that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Not to mention, like, because I did play Warcraft 3 and Frozen Throne, and then only Lich King actually saw what to see what happened to the character, and then finding out what happens to him, and like, okay, I'm kind of done.
Hmm.
And they kept making more, like, how they keep this up, like, yeah.
Well, that can be a lot of game
You
series.
actually finished Wrath of the Lich King. That was the one that I actually paid attention to the storyline wise. Apparently, they introduced time travel at one point of World of Warcraft. I'm like, what?
Really?
Yeah, so use time. Yeah, I kind of want to look into that. Like, did they actually stop Arthur from turning bad in that timeline?
Hmm. Who knows?
yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So
Wow.
yeah, I think Jimmy, we sort of wanted to be onto the topic about um games that had Asian characters in it. Or like Asian.
Oh yeah, well, okay, yeah. Well, I said perfect. Now that was one of the topic ideas, yes. But okay, but you said Sleeping Dogs is one of them. We talked a bit about that. Let's see, Jade Empire. You played Jade Empire, Andrew?
Jade Empire, I know that game, but I have not played it. That's the Asian RPG game.
Yes.
Well, it's
Final Fantasy X.
yep.
It was also yeah.
Final Fantasy X.
Okay. Yep. And the use of Fatal Frame usually mostly had Asian characters, the horror one. Fatal Frame. You know that? You know,
I haven't heard of that. What
Okay,
about you,
Project
Andrew?
Zero. It's called Project Zero in Australia at one point. That's a
Oh.
game. It's a horror game, Japanese horror game, but you running a camera as your weapon to take out ghosts.
Okay, that's clever.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Where is it?
It's a
Fatal
game.
Framing.
Fatal Frame.
Yeah, but that game's a bit fan service because it was once released by the Dead or Alive people.
Yes. I know what Dead or
But
Alive
usually
is.
some costumes can be like that, but it's okay, it's not too bad compared to Dead or Alive itself. Not to mention most of them skippy costumes are unlockable. So like the DLC Resident Evil 2, like it was just because you can choose it, but the main costumes are okay enough. But the girls do look a bit they're like too perfect.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's actually a good horror game. Though the themes of that is like sad, disturbing. What happened?
So is this
the first Fatal Frame game is basically they tried to sacrifice a girl by making her really depressed and suicidal. That's how they had to do the ritual. But instead of making her depressed, she just was angry when she died. So the town was cursed forever. And basically, you're the main character. You're the one character that looks like her dead boyfriend.
okay, so and she's out for revenge.
No, she actually wants you because and the thing is, there's actually two endings. You get the ghost of the boyfriend to keep her company, or you choose to keep her company. And the bad ending is actually canon, where you choose to keep her company and you actually die eventually. Because Fatal Frame 3 shows that most of the endings, the bad ending is the canon ending.
Okay, so you're in number 3. Are you a different character then?
Yes, you're like investigating, but you actually have the other two characters from the past ones. Like in number 2, you play as a girl who's forced to kill her sister. It's a ritual thing to stop the curse. You have to kill your twin sister. And basically the best ending, you find a way out of it to do the ritual without killing your sister. But yeah, in the main ending that's canon, you end up going through the ritual. The worst ending is you don't do the ritual and you actually curse the town and you die anyway. That's actually the worst ending.
Oh shit.
So this is the mid-bad endings, yeah.
Any choosing the point? Is it the game you had to talk like you choose which one's good or bad, right?
Well, in the original release, the Xbox release, it's basically the endings based on the difficulty you play. But then the Wii version, it made it more like you have to do certain items and do certain quests to get the endings.
So you choose it. It depends on the actions that you take. So sometimes how you like if you
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes in other games it's like if you choose to kill someone or you have a certain dialogue and all that
Yeah.
all that stuff.
But yeah, I said that. I said, yeah. And the Tekken is technically that Asian characters are the main protagonists. Like,
Yeah.
Tekken?
Yeah, the
Taken.
Mishimas.
Tekken, the fighting game, not the one with Liam Nielsen, Andrew.
I thought you were
Tekken.
playing. Talk about
Yes.
the Tekken game and the new movie Tekken.
What?
Well,
There's a movie.
there is a
Tekken.
movie.
There's a,
No, he's talking about the
Was
live
it
action
Liam
Tekken.
Nielsen
Tekken
or the
movie.
actual Tekken movie was the anime cartoon?
oh, okay,
Online.
okay.
I'm just trying to make sure. But yeah, I think you might go mixed up because I said you're like because I feel like you look confused and like you're not gonna argue that Jin looks Asian, okay? Like that's just like too obvious. Like he used to make. But yeah, in the first one, technically the first two games, the bad guys are the main characters. Only the third game, Jin was the good guy, more or less, anyway. But then everyone hates him in number 6 because that part. But yeah, we'll just talk about that though. Like Tekken was a good decent representation of Asians, although they were a bit stereotypical and they could all do martial arts. But yeah.
This is a fighting game. Yeah, they didn't do well. We'll
Yeah.
see. Then again, they did have Rambo. There's a playable character and the Joker as well.
Now that's Mortal Kombat.
Oh, whoops.
Although you want to talk
Mortal
Mortal Kombat, Liu Kang's the main character in that technically as well, and there's some Asian
Yeah.
stuff and Katana.
That's
But
true.
yeah, Rambo's the DLC character, not canon. They have
Okay.
the Terminator there as well, and RoboCop.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that was just
RoboCop.
DLC stuff.
Yeah, he's a playable character in the DLC. Let me take
Yeah.
play him. Just
Go on.
trying to think. In Tekken, they must have had. I felt like there was a crossover too, but it must have
They
been something else.
had Street Fighter versus Tekken crossover at one point. They also had Final Fantasy 15 as a DLC character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have some other random ones. But yeah, I just love the joke in Tekken that Henahachi, the one that was like the boss, treated the bear Puma more of his son than his actual kids.
That's true.
Yeah,
I still remember there's a fun. I don't know if this isn't the canon ending, but there is an ending with Mishima where he kind of just attaches his. Oh wait, is that Kazuya or is it Mishima? Someone attaches his his relatives to Rocket. Or
Yeah, that's
something.
Henahachi. He does it to Jin and Kazuya. Yeah, and Jin Hachi, his
Oh
dad.
yeah, his dad. Yeah,
his
his
son, his
yeah,
grandkid.
grandson.
It's not canon though.
Oh,
But
it's
in
not.
fact, in Tekken 5, canonly, he's not in Tekken 5 at all because he was an add-on for the second version. But basically,
okay.
he didn't die in Tekken 5 because in the beginning of the arcade, you see him get blown up. But it turns out, like, it's partly canon what happened. You see the cutscene where he gets blown up and somehow survives it. But in the real canon, he was in a coma because of that instead of recovering right away.
Okay, so he's still alive.
Okay,
Sort of.
in Tekken 7, no.
Oh, okay.
If I got killed after nearly getting killed so many times, he finally died in number 7.
Oh,
Or did
spoiler.
he? Who knows?
Oh,
Maybe
okay,
there's one with
spoilers.
that.
Or maybe you never know. They can just bring it
Yeah.
back depending on how much people like him and how much people don't
Well,
like.
he said June, Jin's mom's gonna be in Tekken 8, so they finally brought her back because she was supposed to be missing / dead in Tekken 3.
Ever since Tekken 2. So, although she doesn't look like she's aged at all, or maybe that's because of the graphics. Part of me wonders.
All that, or maybe she was in hibernation all the time, like Nina, because the reason why she doesn't age because she's actually in
You've
hibernation.
been frozen, yeah. That's how they did it. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
So playable character.
But there seems to be some rules that women cannot look too old in video games, apparently for Japan.
I've been thinking about that, and you know what? Maybe they just don't think the audience would like it for some
I
reason.
don't know.
I
Well,
just
that's
feel
why
that.
Chun-Li, they never give out her actual age. That's why she doesn't look too old.
Yeah, there must be some.
Could be 50.
She
50 years old.
technically she probably should at least be in her 40s by now, but they're never gonna say.
I looked at Street Fighter timeline is vague enough that you can say that only 10 years passed in total because the only way you can say that is because Ken has a kid in the end of Street Fighter 4 and basically his kid's 8 years old, 9 years old now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's the timeline maximum. Street Fighter 6 is the first one to be set after 3, because before that they were making all Street Fighter games set before 3.
Hmm. So
That's
yeah.
why, yeah. And Chong Li was actually one of the best. Yeah, because she's Chinese and she was what made the first decent female. Well, she was actually really terrible in the first virtual Street Fighter. She couldn't even do a fireball. That was introduced later on.
Oh, cool. Oh,
So they
interesting.
buffed it up. So yeah, she was the first decent female character, I think.
Hmm.
At least for Street Fighter. At least. I mean, I'm not sure about other fighting games, but I mean, King of Fighters had Mia. I think. Wait, yeah. King of Fighters had some Asians, but not the best, I guess.
Yeah.
More combat. Yeah, the thing is, like, the claim was decent, but yeah, Katana. Well, you can argue her costume was skimpy, but then her background story is actually interesting.
Yeah. They kind of toned down the skippiness in like Mortal Kombat. Like 10 is 10 the most recent, or was it 11?
But they actually nerfed it now. Now they made her clothes a bit less revealing.
Yeah, they
That-
kind of just redesigned.
Number 8 was more revealing. That's where you can tell the difference.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, her background's interesting. Although they retconned the mother's background, which a lot of fans hate or like it.
Oh yeah,
Depends.
that's right. Cinder.
Yes,
We got
yeah,
2 minutes. For me. We got
Okay.
2 minutes.
All right, we shall be back, guys.
Welcome back.
Yeah. We were
Yeah.
talking about Sindel. So in the original thing was that Sindel was brainwashed, but then in the reboot that she was always evil,
Mm.
but returning to be brainwashed or something. I don't know.
Yeah, she intended her husband to be killed, but she wanted power
Yeah.
or some stuff.
But that just causes a bit of plot hole, like, the bit where she apparently sacrificed herself to make the barrier. So that, look, the best explanation for myself, she's brainwashed, thinking that she was never brainwashed or something. That's the only way that makes any sense to me.
I guess we'll see
Well,
what happens. We'll see what happens in Mortal Kombat. I think it's 12 or is it 11? I think it's 11.
11, but rebooting it because the end of 10, there was a timeline change, and Luke Cage is actually like, it was the good ending that's counting as those two, and it's the bad ending, which is ridiculous anyway. But the good ending, he goes back in time. The person that lost to Goro, he's going to train the person that lost to Goro.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
But that's how
Okay.
the ending of the good ending happened there. But
Time-
yeah,
Timelines. Time travel always makes things a little bit complicated. So that also means
but
anything
it's
goes.
about Asian representation in games, though. So I say Luke Cage was decent. It's not too bad, not too good. Considering it was made by, a non-Asian company, more combat. It's not too bad.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
guys heard of Sifu? Moving on.
So, oh, you mean the game with the Kung Fu one?
Yes.
I heard
Does
it
it-
says it's a pretty good game, but I
Yes.
have not played.
I need to get on that. So it's got an interesting concept. That the character ages instead of dying. So yeah,
Huh.
apparently. You look it up. It's made by Slow Clap. So it's actually a French gaming company actually. I think based in Paris. So that one has definitely a Chinese character. Yeah, and it's an interesting thing where these days you get the choice to actually select the character's gender. So you can play the character as either a man or woman.
A man or woman.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can choose and see how that goes. And then they did that with Valhalla.
Well,
That's
hello.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah. I didn't play Assassin's Creed. I meant to, but then they made too many games. Now I feel like, should I bother?
Have you played any of them or no?
No, I don't play it.
Okay, there's also Shamu, but I haven't played that yet. Jack has, because he's streams it once in a while.
Mm.
But yeah, apparently the anime is really good. It covers the first two games pretty well. I actually watched the video clip of the first game because it came with my Xbox thing where they recapped the first game. It's apparently a long game and like the cutscenes covered in 1 hour. Yeah, it was actually an interesting one. It's about martial arts trying to avenge his master. But I'm like, wow, 3 games in and there's no closer to doing that.
Oh, I guess I want to just stretch the story for as long as they can then. But I think they canceled the anime after one season, which is
Yeah,
kind of a
a
shame.
lot of
But like,
cuts. One problem is getting to a lot of cuts in the merger. So yeah, a lot of good shows got cut. So yeah.
that's a shame.
Oh yeah,
So,
in Resident Evil, Ada Wong is the Asian one there. He's like
Yeah.
the cow.
Mm.
And Jill's actually technically Jill Valentine's technically part Japanese.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why it's hard to tell from her looks, but yeah, she is technically part Japanese.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she one of the main characters, or is she like a? I can't tell.
She was the main character in 1 and 3, Jill Valentine.
Oh, okay.
And number 5, she's like she gets brainwashed. I was saying Revelations 1, she's the main character in Revelations 1. Yeah, it hasn't appeared since because I said that's the rule about people that they look too old or something. Because that's the fear. Because Chris is from the first game has appeared a long time and he looks old now in number 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's why, like, yeah, but we never see the older females. But Ada Wong will, I said, she's gonna be in remake 4. She's in 2, 4, 6.
Yeah, that's an interesting discussion to be had, especially with games and female characters getting older. There seems to be a resistance towards that.
Yeah, but that's actually the Japanese culture. We can't actually blame them, blame racism at that point.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it's racist. It's just
maybe a bit of sexism, I guess. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
I mean, it makes it. I mean, we could say that about the movie industry as well, but not that's changing. But it is what it is. So
I think if the characters was young at first, if the characters already old, they don't mind as much, I guess.
Maybe
there are some old female characters there, but they were already there.
In that case, maybe it's just a resistance to. Well, I would say maybe that might be the case, but if
maybe
why is it they? Yeah, I don't know.
So the B shock spirit, where it's like you don't want to talk about your marriage to your wife. Why? We want people to think that your fans will want to have sex with you. You want to make them the possibility that they can, right?
Yeah, that's.
I remember that one.
That's
the
true.
heck?
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, I'm sure my wife would totally understand that. Cut to next minute later, she's. I mean, it'll be all right. When are you going to? Yeah, no, it's fine.
Well, we don't want to know about that. But, I mean, it's a certain age. I mean, let's see. In Dragon Ball, I mean, Chi-Chi, what's the oldest Chi-Chi ever looks like? Or in Bulma, they actually still look, decent. In Dragon Ball Super, because Bulma keep making herself look young.
Oh, did she with magic or just look makeup?
Dragon Balls, obviously.
Oh, God.
She does it to make herself 5 years look younger. Like, why only 5 years? Because people think I have plastic surgery, so I'm going below 10 years. I want to make it look like I'm still maintaining a healthy thing.
No.
Yeah, that's a joke in the Dragon Ball Super movie. That was hilarious.
We can have a discussion about that next time if you want. Dragon Ball.
Oh, well, I always need to talk about anime Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball Superhero was awesome. You watch Dragon Ball Superhero, Andrew?
Dragon Ball? I watch a
Superhero, the one that came out last year.
Yeah, I watch a Dragon Ball like when I watch in Cheese TV on a cartoon.
Okay, I was asking if you watched it last year, the movie. That was a good one. But yeah, Cheese TV, that was a long time ago, 1990s.
Yeah.
And they got fired for saying something offensive, apparently.
Got fired for what?
They were they were saying a lot of something that's offensive. At first, they got away with it because it would, you have to be really paying attention to it because it was subtle. But apparently, they made it too obvious. Eventually, they offended Rove McGinn. I said Rove Live, the Rove Live host. Or something.
Oh, Rove McManus.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's something that was actually outright offending him.
Oh, okay. That's why at the end of the episodes, you never actually saw them anymore. It was just the title cards.
Yeah, and then we got replaced with Toaster TV. I wonder if they're still going anyway. I don't think they are.
No, I don't think so. Let me just look up.
I think TV in general is being killed slowly. So yeah.
Yeah, especially with kids TV. It's kind of. Oh yeah, Toaster TV finished in 18th December 2020. That's when it last aired.
Oh, before COVID, huh?
Right. Yeah. Access show in production in August 2020. So Channel 10 has, I mean, they've been having a lot of issues from what I hear.
That was longer than I expected because how they do it during COVID then. But There's a lot of production issues, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be. But yeah, let's go back to the topic about Asian games. Let's
Yes,
see.
yes.
Well, obviously, in Dragon Ball Z Fighters, that's well, can you argue that Giga's an Asian or not? You can argue because he's technically an alien, but
He's based on Asian law, I suppose.
yeah.
I mean, you can talk about his design. It's just one of the things, but technically, he was raised by, I guess, a Japanese man, but he's technically an alien.
I see. In Milky Solid, Ling was the person you saved. She was very Asian in that game. Milky Solid, yeah. She would give wise advice every time you save, like put a Chinese proverb and link it to the advice how you apply it in the video game.
Oh, let's go. Metal Gear
That's
Solid.
good.
Although if you don't save and call it without saving too many times, she gets really annoyed at you.
If you done what?
If you call her without saving too many times.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
stop
yeah.
calling me for no reason. You're not gonna save. And then if you do it too much, you eventually just sticks her tongue at you without because you know you're not gonna save.
Nice.
Yeah, so she sounds a bit of a
Wow.
jerk in that game, but yeah.
Hmm.
And yeah, in terms of Milky Soldier, there's not much Asians in that game actually in the end.
Hmm.
Although they have like a cyborg ninja, but even then he's an American soldier. Yeah, Silent Hill
see.
games, most of them are technically white people, but they're set in Europe, that makes sense. But the Silent Hill R will be set in Japan, the new Silent Hill game. It's going to be written by a Japanese horror person.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
So maybe they'll have Japanese characters in this one.
they will. The cat in the trailer you saw Asian, the Japanese girl, but she's not the main character because she dies in that trailer, so yeah.
Hmm. What does the
Yeah,
R? Do they know what the R stands for? Oh, not really.
They might, but I wasn't paying attention too much because I want to go in semi-blind now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Let's check out the let's see. Oh well, I talked about Jade Empire much, but yeah, that's an RPG where you can make your own choice. It was written by BioWare, so there's some stereotypes, but there's only one voice actress that was actually Asian. That's why they got some backlash for it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's still a good game because there's a good plot twist, which is why after Sleeping Dogs, I wouldn't mind playing with you, Therese, because I want to see if you can guess the plot twist.
Oh, okay. So don't reveal
Okay.
it just yet if we're going to do that. 'cause I
Also, we
would-
can make our own character. So if we do that, do you want me to play as me or do you want to play as you and you can make the choices in the storyline?
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
That might be fun.
Yeah, I'll let
see.
you know. And you can pick your own love interest. We have to plan slightly ahead. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We have to do that because you actually do two love interests at once. You might break the game. It's a bug. That's why.
Oh, really? So, okay. That'd be
That's why
interesting.
I'm just trying to be play safe on that regard.
Maybe we can do a poll. Who do you want the character to end up with? And
You should
we'll
just
see.
be basically who you like, okay? Although, okay, we're going based on male vote. They're going to make you a lesbian, okay? So, yeah.
What where did that would come from?
Yeah, it's because, okay, if you were a male, would you want the female to end up with the male or not female? Which one do you find more attractive?
Okay, okay. Believe it or not, I don't know what you were talking about, what you saying, but choose both.
You
Okay,
can't
yeah.
choose both. I told you it'll cause a bug in the game. Therefore, put the game you try to choose both. You can actually. if you
So
press
what
a
happens?
male-
Does it just like freeze or something? What do you mean by bug anyway?
Okay, because the way that you build a relation rapport with each characters, right? You build basically you do both. The game bugs out which one is the one that you're supposed to be with. You try to do both at once.
Okay. So basically, it just
Okay.
stops working. So you just have
Well, it might break. It's like 20% chance.
to. This is very okay. And actually,
Yeah, this
a
is
part of me
very
is curious
okay.
to see this happen. To
It's
be
just
honest.
a software bug, apparently.
Oh,
Is this
okay.
Is this a hentai
Basically,
game?
yeah, it
No,
wasn't meant to be like
Andrew,
that.
it's not.
But in the what happens in the what's supposed to happen is that they'll prioritize the straight relationship because this is the first game they actually had even gay couples at all. They were actually scared of the backlash. 'Cause back
Okay.
then, homosexuality was not as accepted as it was today. So they actually kept like less like the straight relationships. You actually see them kiss, while the homo ones they just fade to black when it happens.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of like
Okay.
in the polls, I saw that if they for when they play as female, they'll choose to be gay because they prefer that way. Like for girls,
The
but when
heck
it's
is
males,
what the
they'll
heck
be
is this
straight.
game?
It's a player's
It's
choice.
Yeah,
RPG, like,
you get to choose who the character ends up with, Andrew.
yes.
I
That's
don't
the point
know
of
what.
I mean, if you don't
RPGs.
even, yeah, and if I mean, that's not even to go into dating sims, but that's another topic which I don't know if we want to, go
But yeah,
into.
also in this game, you can choose to be good or bad, like open palm or closed fist. The game was supposed to be designed not to be as black and white, but yeah, open palm is the good guy, okay?
Okay.
Like the closed fist, you're definitely gonna be doing a lot of bad stuff. Like, yeah, because the closed fist is to be survival of the fittest, and you're supposed to be honorable, but no, it ends up being you're bad. There's some
Mhm.
choices where there are some shades of gray, but no, but everything else is like, yeah, pick open palm.
Okay, we'll go the open palm route. Everything else is we shall.
It's your
We
choice.
shall.
When you're play sadistic, you can be the bad guy.
That
I don't
reminds
think
me.
that I'm ready for
Yeah,
the bad guy.
I'm not. Yeah, no. Let's just not go there. At least at the beginning.
Yeah, I actually did some playthroughs where I did some bad choices. I just felt like a jerk in general. I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked the evil playthrough one time. Like, yeah, I just felt like so evil. It's like, why are you doing this? You're just doing this for the sake of being sadistic half the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about them when we actually play the game. But yeah, but yeah, the main plot and the plot twist, like the main stuff like that, isn't too predetermined, is pretty good.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
if we want to play it quickly, we'll probably play on easy mode because playing on hard mode takes it a lot longer.
Okay. Easy mode it is. I don't mind.
Yeah.
So
But
much-
yeah, I'm introducing me Asian games you want to. Oh yeah, it's kind of trick out of the characters Asian. I've got the main character Asian. Like it's designed by the Dragon Ball creator, so maybe just
His
it
name's
wasn't-
Chrono. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Corona.
It,
Corona?
no,
Is it?
no, Chrono.
Chrono.
Chrono Trigger. It looks more medieval.
yeah.
So
I mean, saying medieval times, but the main character does look a bit, and it has some Asian traits.
I suppose so. Although it could be just the same, because of the designers, the same one
Yeah,
that did.
because he made Dragon Ball, so there's some similarities. Kind of like Dragon Quest as well.
Yeah. So hard to say.
Dragon Quest, that was the most that used to be so popular in Japan. They actually had to ban the game being released on weekdays.
Yes, because
Yeah,
it wanted
why,
the
right?
most sales.
No, that's when people call in sick on weekdays.
Oh, okay.
You made people call in sick, that caused a disruption to the workforce. It's
workforce.
like, no, we're not gonna let you sell on weekdays anymore because that just caused too many issues.
No.
That's how popular the game was back then. It's not as popular as now, but I think I'm not sure why, but I mean, Japan gaming is a bit different now than it was now back then, like popularity wise. One thing in Japan, like consoles have to be small. That's why the Xbox 360 never had Xbox didn't sell so well because the console's too big. Although PS5, I don't know how they make, but that's because it's probably because it's their home game. That's why Nintendo's always making the consoles so small now.
Yeah, I guess because a lot of people play on the train. Well, play on the train.
Right?
Like
And they can fit in the house at the same time.
Okay.
You've been to Japan, right? Most of the average houses are pretty small.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Which is more compact, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's just by design.
But the trains are so much better. Actually, one of the good games in Japan that they come here is the train simulator. Apparently, they make a lot of good train sim games.
Train sim games. No.
Although the trains in Japan are really good, they're really late.
Yeah, that is true. Only thing is, well, I mean, I would complain about being cramped, but you get that here too. I guess in peak hours.
Yeah.
So here's what that is. So yeah.
No, it depends where if you do peak hour or not. I didn't do peak hour, but yeah, the time the train was late was because there was actually a slow thing, like a snowstorm.
Oh yeah.
That's actually the reason for it to be late. Yeah. Okay, that reminds me of enough. Sorry. But yeah, I think Asian games developments, I think it's not that much representative, but the ones that are there are usually decent enough. They're not too stereotypical, I guess. Like Sleeping Dogs has some stereotypes, but I feel like, hey, it's kind of how it is to make the game. If you don't have those things, it won't actually work at all.
They won't have much of an appeal if you didn't have something. So yeah, I mean, that was a lot of fun. Too bad I guess it didn't. Yeah, we'll see if they ever get back to it. High hopes. We'll see.
Yeah, well, yeah. We just need to, yeah. I mean, we'll probably watch the movie together, right? You want to watch the movie together when it comes out? If we get
And
season
yeah,
review,
yeah.
regardless.
John Wick 4,
We'll
wanna
definitely be
watch.
watching that one first.
and
So-
Mario at the
And
back.
Mario, I'm watching that too. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Scream 6. Anyone want to watch Scream 6?
Was-
I'm not a Scream series fan, to be honest. I'm not.
I'm not a fan of. I have not seen it, but I'm not a fan of the show. I'm not
It's
a
the
fan
most
of.
retro show because they make fun of movies. Like the first one saying, "I'm a virgin. I'm gonna survive this film." He actually does survive. Like he survives a shot that looked like he might kill him or not, but he survived. Like, yeah, I told you, I'm a virgin. That's why I survived.
Oh,
And he lost his virginity in the second movie, I think, and then he died in there.
yeah.
But yeah, it's a joke about films in general. But okay, what else is coming out? I'm just thinking out. Like, oh yeah, anyone gonna watch Ant-Man? I'm gonna watch it next Friday.
I heard they said about the mixed review of this film. I mean, first and second they said the first and second was pretty good, but they said about this movie is mixture.
Yeah, look, mixed reviews are usually like okay for me, but when I look at what people criticize about, like okay, it's like the people just complain about minor things. Like I don't care too much about that personally. I mean, have you ever watched a film that had mixed reviews but you enjoy it yourself?
I don't know, just I don't know. I have to watch yourself and see yourself.
Yeah, that's why I say. And look, Marvel films. The one thing is, even the subpar ones, they have good payoff in the future. Like Captain Marvel was okayish, but then when you see Far From Home at the end, where that there were actually scrolls from Captain Marvel, like, oh wow. If you didn't watch Captain Marvel, you wouldn't get the context, but that was a good payoff. Like Iron Man 2 had some payoff in the future line as well. There's a lot of people complain about Iron Man 2 being subpar, but I enjoyed it. So that's why, not to mention, I watched Batman versus Superman when the reviews were bad, and I should have listened to that. But hey, I watched it for myself to say that the VS is terrible.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Also recently watched Everything Everywhere at Once. You seen that?
Yeah,
Everything. What was it? Everything everywhere.
all at once.
Was it? Oh
Yeah.
yes,
That was
that
good.
movie was good. The perfect one. That is
Do you
good.
guys
I
know
love
that she literally didn't travel between multiple universes, all in her head, right? You guys
Really?
get that, right? Yeah, you Google it. It's like most people say it's that, but I would suspect it was a metaphor to men about the raccoon hat. Like she was making stuff up, but yeah, in the beginning it feels like you tried doing becoming a singer, everything, and blah blah blah, and like that's all. That's why her dreams of like being a chef and stuff like that was in the alternate realities because that's her wishes that she never did, her jobs. Although I don't know where the hot dog one came from. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
It's very random.
that hot dog is so weird and gross. It's just weird.
Let's say, yeah, but if you think about it literally, I feel like it doesn't actually. There's too many plot holes, but in her head, it makes more sense. That's why I think that yes, it was all in her head because that's what everyone says it is. Like the interpretation that it was just her fears of what she wanted to be, like why if she didn't get married or why she became famous and stuff. And then with her daughter and stuff like and stuff. Basically, because if you notice in the thing is when her husband actually tells the person to give her extension, did the world starting to work better now because she was starting to see the world in a different light. And yeah, I think some of the parts like when she hit the person, that was just her impulse to want to hit the accountant at first.
Maybe.
And not to mention like the daughter, like okay, when everything fixes up, you don't see what happens to the super daughter, right? You don't actually see what happens to her at all. Everything just gets resolved and you don't see what happens to that world or anything else. Besides that, it just got resettled again.
I'm just
And,
trying. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, there's so many. I'm just trying to remember the movie now because I watched it a while back. But yeah, nothing did happen to her. You just see her save Joy. You don't Jojo Jabaki. You don't really know what happens.
Yeah, that's why I think what Debbie says is a metaphor. Like I read film interpretations about it. Yeah, most people agree that it didn't literally happen. Because I said, like, she talks about the raccoon head and then you see well where the raccoon has helped the chef cooking. So I feel like she had to make it out of her head. Otherwise,
Yeah, the Ratatouille style.
Yeah.
Raccoon.
Yeah.
Yep. And she was, she was trying to make herself feel special because, like, you only have these powers because you are nobody. Like, I feel like she was just trying to make herself feel like justified that that's what it was all for.
Yeah.
Why she's the chosen one. Not to mention, like, the husband was like how he was acting cool in martial arts, like what she wished her husband to be.
That
But
could be
then,
true.
when the main husband actually got the extension and stuff, she actually saw the husband for being kind as a strain instead of fighting and everything. And not to mention, with the super daughter, I remember it was like, you made my daughter gay. And it's like, hold up, are you still obsessed with that? Like when she just paused and then and like try and make the do with the thing goes. But yeah, I think you probably read better interpretations than I would say it, but yeah, a lot of people say it's like a metaphor in multiple universes.
Yeah, I think that's how the Daniel's directors. Yeah, and their cinema is based. Their technique is basically metaphor. Apparently, that's
Yeah.
what I've read from the previous movies, which I haven't actually seen yet. I probably
Yeah.
should if I can.
Well, I got a lot of things to watch. I need to finish The Last of Us on binge.
Oh, okay. Let
Last
us
of
know
Us.
the TV series
Yeah.
based on
Oh,
the game.
Last of Us. This is one of the best video game adaptation TV show.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah. I said I need to watch that, but I said I don't want to watch it when I'm in a sad mood because I'll be even more depressed. I have to be watching a decent mood. That's the kind of show you need to do.
And
Yeah.
I remember there's a comment on the Last of Us open credit in PlayStation 3 on YouTube. It said this one. If the game would be in TV, this would be the perfect info of its episode. That was like 2013 or 2014. And it's true now. It's here.
Yeah,
Huh?
became an episode. So we'll see. So has all the episodes come out? No, it wouldn't been finished yet.
Yeah, they're finishing 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
In
Not
Philippines.
too long to go then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Uncharted had an Asian character. She was a clone. Let's see. Oh, she's Indian, Australian. Okay, looking at a list of Asian characters. Oh yeah. Oh, she's Asian. Alex from Half-Life to the girl. I didn't realize she was specifically Asian. She's Afro-Asian mix. Okay.
Afro-Asian.
Yeah.
African and Asian. So
Yeah.
Asian.
Life is Strange. That was Asian. Alex. Okay. Okay, let's see. Knives Chow is technically in sculptural business as well. Oh yeah, I think Sakura Must Die is based on an Asian descent game. Sakura Must Die. That's one of the hardest games ever. I haven't finished that yet.
which one?
Like actually, Sakura something must die.
Oh, okay.
It's
that horror
like a
game?
Dark Souls game.
Oh, okay.
Let me just see if I can spell it properly. Let's see. So. Oh yeah, so Sakura Shadows Die Twice. That's the game, I think. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Sekiro Shadows. Yeah.
Sakura Shadows Letters. Oh, Sekiro.
Yeah, that's it. That's one of the. Yeah, it was actually made by the Dark. It's like a Dark Souls game. So that's just really tough.
Okay.
Cool.
And it's also Ghost of Tsushima. That's based on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was really good.
Yeah.
Got a Japanese character made by an American company. So those are some usually very interesting.
I'm more surprised because I think they made Sly Raccoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Is there a platformer Asian? But then again, most platform characters are animals, so therefore probably unlikely.
Yeah. Let's see what else. No. I mean, Assassin's Creed China was a 2.5 platformer. So kind of just traversable between, you know, 2D and 3D. So maybe that sort of counts. Who knows if
think-
they'll ever actually go to Japan with Assassin's Creed? Going back onto that. They wanted
They
it.
probably will because they keep making more games. They're gonna do just so.
Go
Yeah.
there, yeah, eventually. But it's like,
Yeah.
they've already they're plenty of ninja games too. That,
Yeah.
that Japan has done. So yeah.
All right
Yeah.
then. Is there anything you'd like to talk about more? And I think we're gonna stop.
No, yeah. I think I guess we can wrap it up. So any final words?
Well-
Let's see. It's good to be back. I guess it's been a long time. That's one thing. Watch the last cross. Maria can give us a like. Yeah.
Yeah, well, shout out to Last King of the Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't wait to see that one.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
last year we a lot of talking, a lot of too much sex and too much fun, inappropriate stuff. But then after the holiday in Vietnam, it kind of get slowing down for me.
So everything is settled.
But it's good to be back on this.
Yes, it's
And
never.
how's your kid now anyway.
How old is your child now, Andrew?
Huh?
How
So
old?
my child is like 1 year and 10 months.
Are you planning on any more, or just one for now?
I think one now, soon now.
Yeah, one is good. Okay. Well, we shall leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let us know if you've got any favorite games. Check out Last King of the Cross. It's already premiered.
Yeah, go watch
Watch
it.
on Paramount Plus. All right.
Plus, you got money, pay it.
Yeah, pay for the subscription. Or just binge watch for the trial. I won't judge. Okay. We'll leave it at that. Okay, thanks guys.